Howdy everyone, this is Grakef. How we doing today? So, got to get you all up to speed. I finally did some building and got things looking a little better out here. Got some acacia, got some stone. Storage system going really well. Ooh, a little bit of spoiler there, but yeah, I got a lot of stuff going, and so filled up the first chest, so had to go ahead and build. I had that second chest, I think, for a while, and so I made a third chest as well. So we got quite a bit of storage going here. Lots of storage for the our lumber and stuff, but we are using that now. Yeah, there's been some big upgrades here in the power department. So we've got a resourceful furnace here that creates coal, and then I take this down. I've been using the leaves as well as the coal, and that all goes into these generators. And I was just checking those. And some of those generators you saw, I've got some upgrades in them as well. So, and that goes into an energy battery. The energy battery goes into an energy interface, which then converts that over to be usable by everything else. So that was the easiest way to get a battery, starting off really early. And then I thought I was going to need a lot of plastic, but I didn't need this much plastic. Okay, and that's all empty. I put a stack of mithril in there, or mineral, and these are tree fluid extractors that have been working and get me a whole bunch of plastic. And I've got a bunch of plastic now. And yeah, so there's that. And so then I've got a furnace now to automate that. So this is just kind of over here because I haven't cleaned it up yet. And there's a cow in the jar. Did that one as well. So Dea, who you've seen in other episodes, she's been helping me out. And I've got this all organized and stored. So I've got a bunch of filing chests now that deal with this. And the two major additions to this is grass block. Oh, where it is? Yeah, right there. Quartz sapling. Added that one. And then osmium, or osmium, as well as the orange magma slime sapling. That one's kind of a bit of a pain. Spoilers if you're trying to do this, kind of by yourself, but I don't think you'd be watching me if that was the case. But this is a major crux, and so if you're looking for magma slime balls, you're like, oh, okay, these come from magma slime blocks, and you're thinking, well, in normal Minecraft, that just comes from Tinker's Construct Islands. I didn't see any of these. What you need to focus on is how to make the magma slime sapling, and it's over here off the cauldron. And so you need to make blazing pyrotheum, and put a blue slime sapling, and that will give you the magma balls, which you then need for osmium. So if you look at that recipe, and you get that casting recipe, find the, there we go. And so that you get this resin, and the quartz sapling is where that all comes into play, and right here with making the slimy magma mud. So once you can unlock this, it becomes very straightforward to get your osmium, and that is used to unlock even more machines. So, but the plastic is plastic with industrial foregoing is a great kind of little stepping stone. I should have done that just a little bit earlier because I don't think I was held up on these combustion generators. I think it was just trying to find a resource to unlock some of the automated or electrical type things, and that was that. So farm-wise, I don't think I did a whole lot. I'm trying to grow some grapes, not successfully. I think I got one block here, and it's not doing a whole lot. So, anyways, but yeah, I got a little farm still going. Got the cows, got the pigs, got the chickens. Yeah. So I think that brings you all up to speed. Focus on for this episode is to get some of that to build some mechanism stuffs. So right now I haven't been ore doubling. I don't think you really need it after the initial phase, but it's not bad to have either. So to get into ore doubling, we need to do enrichment chambers, which I think are the first step. I always forget which one you start off with out of the, because there's the combiner, the crusher I know is a part of that, and the basic smeltering, that's actually a factory. The energizing smelter. So there's a couple of 3 blocks we need here, and that'll get us ore doubling. That requires not only steel, which we can make one of 2 ways. The easier way is to make it with... Oh, can we not make it that way? Am I looking at the wrong kind of steel here? Yeah, thermal... Let me look at the appropriate steel. Mechanism has its own steel. There's the dusts and the clumps and the enriched iron. Anyways, the enrichment chamber is going to be what we're going to focus on here. Or not it's not the enrichment chamber. It is the metallurgic infuser. That's what I was looking for. So, and there's the recipe, and we got everything for that. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And the metallurgic infuser is going to allow us to get started making, and yeah, tied up and got some energy, making the basic circuits. So there's 2 types of basic circuits to start with in mechanism. There is the basic control circuit, and then there's the red one. Yeah, this one right here, the enriched alloy. Both of those are made through the metallurgic infuser. One takes iron, the other takes osmium, or osmium. And you just take both of those are with redstone. So let's grab us a pile of redstone. What you got there? Get us a pile of iron. And let's get 2 piles. Redstone. So I think we should be, yeah, the trees are doing fairly well. So go ahead and make more of that. And grab that. Throw that in there. Start off with the, let's do just a few of those for now. Oh, hey, is there a silencer or something? Maybe it's coming blasting through on your guys's, but I don't hear it. Anybody who's played with mechanism, you know one of the biggest complaints. It's very immersive. Let's put it that way. I don't care for the grinding industrial sounds. I get the idea, right? These machines should be noisy, and I don't like the silence per se, but it doesn't need to be headphone blowing out noisy. So, okay, while we're waiting on that, yeah, let's look a little bit here. So, enrichment chamber. See what the use is for that. So the enrichment chamber takes the dusts and takes dirty dusts and makes them clean. Looks like it also makes plates. I think it takes the dirty dust. And so how do we make dirty dust? So we make dirty from the crusher, and the crusher takes lumps. The purification step is a part of the 3 tier, and that's for doubling your ores. Or tripling yours. So let's see the use on this. See, we can put in a purification chamber and get lumps. We can put in the chemical injection chamber and we can get gold shards, which is 4. Or we can just put it in the enrichment chamber and get Okay, so it's the enrichment chamber and the smelter is what we need to start with. And then we can add the purification at some point, which the resources are not very limited in this. So it would be just more of a academic kind of thing to do those. So we'll start off with the enrichment chamber. That'll be our first build, and we just need to grab those circuits that we made. Oh, we need to make some steel as well, and I was going to test that. Think you have to have coal for some of these recipes. And I got a bunch of redstone in there. That's okay. Okay, we'll just put in a couple pieces of charcoal. Still showing empty. Okay, how many times am I going to do this? So charcoal doesn't work. That's about how many times I was going to do that to see that it doesn't work. Let's try coal. And if both of these don't work, we got to make the steel by hand. And I have steel. Or make the steel using the smelter. Coal. So there's charcoal. There's coal. Yeah, okay. That's kind of a bummer deal. But not the end of the world because I already made steel using the alloy. So there we go. And we'll just, I'll have to make a bunch of that off camera. So, back to the enrichment chamber. We're going to need 2 steel casings. There we go. Now use up all our steel. We use the first one to make the enrichment chamber, and the second one to make the smelter. There we go. Cool. All right, so that will give us some more options here. So we're done with this one. And we'll move that one over. Actually, we'll go boop, and put this one back down. There we go. Actually, we're done with this. I think for the most part, I've got plastic coming out my ears. We're going to call this groovy. And that'll free up some more slots for things down the road. Okay. Cool. All right, so that gives us that. So now we can take our acorns. Well, let's see what we got a bunch of. We got cottonwood. Let's just do some gold. So we take 64 of those, take them down here, put them into, not that one, our enrichment chamber. And we'll have to set this up correctly. You gotta go side configuration, eject on. And we want to output on that side. Want to input on that side. Okay, and there we go. Well, see that, I don't know if you guys heard that, the smelter's got its annoying little whine. Interesting. So yeah, and that will start doing the stuff we need to, and then we can upgrade these to basic and so on and so forth. So, pretty cool. So as far as progression goes, or prestige, I still only have the 1 point unlocked. For my advancements, we completed all this one. The age of enhancement, I'm working through that. I still need to make a yo-yo and a lumber axe, both of which I'm not sure why I'd want to make them other than fun, so I haven't really delved into that one. We'll get into these just very soon now that we have osmium. Craft an unbreakable Tinker's Construct tool or weapon. Okay, can do that. Craft an ender pouch. I may be out of ender pearls. I need to get that finished up. Animal crops, still don't have a lot of those done. Almost done with the trees. Got to do ardite, glowstone, and cobalt. Cobalt is hard, to put it nicely. Ardite isn't that much easier, but cobalt is definitely hard. So here's cobalt, and you're thinking, oh, okay, purple slime tree, and that's a similar recipe. It's redstone in a purple slime sapling. That's not overly difficult. And then glowstone ingots, okay, we can make those in an osmium compressor. That's not terribly difficult. And we'll get to the ardite resin, but you think, okay, well, I just need ardite, right? No, you need this pristine wither matter, and that requires that you have a wither data model, and it has to be not self-aware, but advanced, superior. Yeah, isn't it? It's oh, depending on what that chance is, then you have a chance of getting. So 5% on the basic and advanced. So you're going to want probably more than basic, or else you're going to be doing a lot of tries there. And there's a whole bunch with this polymer clay and this extraterrestrial matter that I saw. I haven't looked into it, but you're going to have to get pretty deep into deep mob learning for that. And it's got to be a wither. The ardite one is pretty much the same. You have a pristine blaze matter and a nether star. So yeah, we're gonna have to set up a lot better mob farm than that, with some automated mob spawning to get that done. So yeah. Oh, I think didn't show this. Ended up getting a magic bean while I was out there, so that's kind of cool too. Got that. Figured out a neat trick. Shout out to Chosen Architect for awesome little thing here. You can take these fluid extraction cables and turn them into water pumps, and that's pretty awesome. He uses the cyclic cables a bunch in his playthrough, and yeah, they're kind of cool. Definitely was handy for this little setup that I blatantly stole from him, but I think I improved on mine. I don't remember him putting a block placer. At least I didn't see it in that episode. Maybe it is later, but anyways, I put the block placer, and that helped out a bunch. Yeah. Oh, this little part's kind of cool. So I've got everything coming in and going into the filing cabinets, but I don't store the wood in the filing cabinets, so I set up a item duct with a filter, and then that takes all the wood and sticks, and that takes those with a importer over to their various boxes over here. I could have dumped them just straight in to these, but I already had them over here and didn't want to move them again, so that was kind of a way to do that. So, yeah. Okay, for the end of the episode, not sure where to work on. Like I say, we opened up mechanism, so that's available. So we could do this. This configure is it? Configurator. Oh, I gotta make a battery. Oh, I need some of those enriched alloys. So let's go ahead and do that. Get some of that going. Since I put all my iron and redstone back, I could have done that while I was talking, huh? Alright. Let's not put so much in there this time. That way I'll burn through all that. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. And those will finish up. What else we got for mechanism? Easily swap out blocks. Okay, that'd be cool. The building gadget helps with builds. Oh, is this the direwolf building thing? Is that what I'm supposed to be using for building? Yeah, builder. Builder's gadget. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, give it to me. I needs it. And then the exchanger. Cool, cool, yeah. Been meaning to build some more rooms and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to build them by hand. Cool. I think I watched Direwolf video on this, so I'm gonna have to probably watch it again so I can figure it out. But yeah, we'll start building some buildings. have some roofs. Dea was playing with me the other day, and she's like, "There's no roofs. We're just getting rained on." Okay. And I bet I gotta have something to charge these, huh? Yeah, they take energy. Let's see if there's any suggestions as far as a charger. Automated dehydrator, the ultimate installer from mechanism. This can be used to upgrade energy cubes and a few other machines. Okay. The pig power, auto clicker, various batteries, wireless charger. Oh, that sounds handy. There we go, wireless charger. Ender pearls. Yeah, I'm out of ender pearls. So I'll have to get that all figured out. But we can do the configurator. Well, oh, I'm missing the... Here we go. There's a battery. And there we go. So I got the configurator. Configurator is kind of cool. I can go through that other than the fact it needs to be charged. Can I... Nope, can't charge off those. I think I can charge off these. Yeah. Anyways, so you can, when you mouse over, you notice it's changing showing me the color for those inputs in the sides. So it's kind of handy as well, so you can see if we're not doing transport pipes, side config. So like if I make this side green, it'll show me that that's green, and yeah. Also shows me that green is the energy side. There's input. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think that's about it for this episode. I got a few things to do off camera, so we'll just wrap this one up. And hopefully you enjoy this series. Hopefully you're enjoying some of my other series. Probes Before Cruise is on Monday. Doing really well with that series. RP1 is sometimes on Fridays. Kind of want to do that more, but it takes so much time. And then Minecraft we got on Wednesday. So as always, this is Grakef. Have a great day.